Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the New York Yankees. John Shot for Game 3, Singy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 with more or less just in this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Our starter in this one, Marcus Stroman. How about a scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And that one fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He wastes no time on this one, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Homer. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. One down, base is empty. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Stroman, an all-star a season ago, he features a sinker, a slurve, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
1-1.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. This is the World Series on the show. Back here in New York and on the hill for the Dodgers, Walker Buehler. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance. Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And a pitch. And a pitch. Swing, and he breaks his bat. On the run, throw to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
It's Aaron Judge now. Hernandez pulls it in on the run.
That is cool.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden
Takes it in for the out.
that swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Foul ball there. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Dodgers up by 2 here in Game 3 of the World Series. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Yanks strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. New inning getting started. Now here is James Outman. Stroman back to work. Fly ball down the line. Verdugo ranging after it. Puts it away for the out. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. And up to the plate is Will Smith. In the air to left center. Verdugo sizes this one up. Falls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that cost your team the season.
Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Hammered, base hit.
Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Squeezes it, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the rookie catcher, Austin Wells. A wind and the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Buehler measures 6 feet 2 inches, 185 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And there's a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Anthony Volpe stands in now and watches strike one. Swings and misses, and the Yanks go quietly. So the Yanks go in order. They trail it here 2-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, top half of the third inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. And a pitch. On a line, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Judge hustles it back in, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And the batter now, Alan Big Daddy. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Lifts it from the ground. That's one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
2 on, 1 out. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 0-2 now. Line drive. Brings it in. And there are 2 down. Relay throw home. There's the tag. They'll get him. And that's the inning. 1 left for L.A., but they're on top 2-0. Back now in the Bronx. Here's the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. The right-hander back to work. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. On the ground to short. Betts. Throws to first in time. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
Second baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Digging in, Gleyber Torres. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a strike to Gleyber.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Alex Verdugo digs in now. And a foul ball.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Max Muncy. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. On the ground, right side. And that squirts through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The left fielder, number 33.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And now, James Outman. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Muncy on at first, nobody out. Righty delivers. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Fly to left his first time. Line drive.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So, gotta be
lined, and that's a base hit. Verdugo quickly throws it in. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
One down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. This one in the air right field. Base hit. One run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away.
Back-to-back singles. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And next for L.A., Freddie Freeman. Ripped, but it curls foul. The Dodgers trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game, a 4 spot on the board. It's 7-0.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. So a great job here of staying within himself. You know, it's more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change here, Ian Hamilton.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And that one is lifted in the air, and Betts is gone. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 23.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Allen Big Daddy. He's already homered in this game. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
That one to first, Rizzo. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers with a big blast, a grand slam. It's now 7-0. You're watching the World Series. World Series Game 3. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
In the air, center field. Big Daddy drifts towards it, makes the catch. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1.
Soto.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Throws to first. They get the out on Soto.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. And gone! A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 7-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And that one fouled off. The Dodgers up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 7-1. Back in the Bronx, and now here is Shohei Ohtani. Here comes a pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Ron Marinaccio up and loosening in the pen. Up and in. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Right-handed reliever. Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter, the third baseman.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
So man aboard And now it's Max Muncy, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Man at first, and up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second, there's 1. Over to first, that's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Yankees 1. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. The pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground to first, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. The 0-2. Stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
LeMahieu in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And the righty deals. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 7-1. Back here in New York, top of the 6th inning. Leading off, Will Smith. And the right-hander back to work. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Rolled over to third, LeMahieu. Rolls across the diamond. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Miguel.
2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Rojas, the next to hit. That to right. Soto gets under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So they go quietly there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the... And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Gleyber Torres. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's back there. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He'll touch them all. It's 7-2.
Same first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here's Alex Verdugo. And that's in for a strike. On the ground to first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it on his own. One away, bottom of the 6th.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On the ground to third. Over to first. Great pick.
Well, a tremendous stop there, but it looked like he had a little trouble getting off the throw as quickly as he would have liked. Had to get something on it to beat the runner.
Juan Soto now. Towards first, and he picks it up in foul territory. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. He kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Stanton, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
Soto, the runner at first with 2 gone. He swings and fouls one off.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the...
Right through there, got him. And that will end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Ferguson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Freeman hits it in the air. Volpe racing over to make the catch.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 3. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto sizing this one up. Snags it for the second out.
Number 23.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Allen Big Daddy. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 3. That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Ron Marinaccio getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Efros warming up as well. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're still on top 7-2. Back at Yankee Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Rizzo batting with 1 down. Takes a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. That's a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the Yanks go in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Ron Marinaccio taking over on the mound.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Marinaccio in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. And he'll 1. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He'll circle the bases. His 2nd home run of the series, and they add to the lead. It's 8-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Here's Muncy to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
0-1.
0-1.
The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. So digging in, James Outman. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now back. Catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
At the belt and fires. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's DJ LeMay.
Free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One away.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
May delivers. Foul ball there. Kicks and fires. Foul ball still 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
And that one hammered. That's back. And it's gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they're chipping away. It's 8-3.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The center field, number 99, Aaron.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Gleyber Torres with the big fly for New York. It's now 8-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Scott Efros.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they tack one on the board. It's 9-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
The pitch. That's hard hit on the line. And it's caught for the out. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And it's fouled away. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the 9th. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now Rizzo. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 9-3. So bottom of the ninth, and now the right fielder, Juan Soto. This ball's chopped to the ground. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Stanton in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get him.
Rojas for one, and that's two.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
So last chance for the Yankees. And next for New York, Austin Wells. Swings through that one. 0-1.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
May is just 1 strike away, and they'll do it again. Right-hander kick steals. Got it. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
All this team needs is one more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game. It's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat. It's a win of a pitch count, and that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.